The adidas Adizero Aruku is a running-inspired lifestyle sneaker, with Aruku meaning to walk in English. The shoe draws inspiration from the Adizero PR from the 2000s, but with a modern twist. What's up, y'all? It's Daniel the Shoemmelier with a certified banger of an early look at the adidas Adizero Aruku. Now, I have to admit up front, this was #gifted by Adidas, and in the package, we have a card that reads, "We're proud to introduce our newest running-inspired lifestyle sneaker, the Adizero Aruku. Please enjoy a sneak peek of this unreleased silhouette before it hits shelves." Longtime fans of the channel will know that I was absolutely obsessed with the Ultra Boost silhouette. So many of my reviews consistently were about that silhouette in different colorways and collaborations. And I'm a huge fan of the Ultra 4D technology, whether it was the Ultra 4D or just the 4D by itself with other silhouettes. And of course, who can forget how much I like the Samba, the Gazelle, the Forum Low, and of course my favorite Adidas silhouette, the Harlem. And when I received this box earlier today, Monday, and I opened it up and saw this silhouette and colorway in there, yes, my mouth dropped. My jaw was slack-jawed. Is that the right term for it? Because not only is this a really cool looking shoe, but as you can see, it's got tons of foam in that midsole. It's not Boost. We're going to talk about their newest technology coming up. And if you were on the interwebs this weekend, you saw that this silhouette, this colorway was unveiled by Gunna at a concert, I believe. So this is kind of the hotness right now over these last few days. So I'm very excited to talk about my thoughts about wearing this shoe, the adidas Adizero Aruku. The adidas Adizero Aruku introduces Adidas's new swirl foam cushioning technology, designed to provide superior comfort. The chunky midsole is not only for aesthetics, it utilizes a rocker setup, promoting smooth transitions with each step. The upper is made of a mesh base with slim TPU overlays, 3 stripes in black and gray at the quarter, and Adidas branding on the heel. The adidas Adizero Aruku will receive a limited release this fall with a wider release planned for 2025. As of now, the retail price has yet to be confirmed. Now, before we talk about fit and comfort, let's talk a little bit about this swirl foam technology that you find in the midsole. It may be hard to see on camera, but you can see, well, swirl on the foam, especially near the back. There's some angles on it. When it's in real life, you can see somewhat of the swirl, very much random patterns on the midsole. I mentioned the rocker setup, and as you can see, this shoe has, well, basically a rocking chair type look. When you see it on foot, you can see just how much rock you get from front to back on the shoe. Now, wearing this in real life, whether it's on carpet or hardwood, I noticed just how much this rocking motion actually felt like it was propelling me forward. I'm not certain that this is a shoe you can run in. It is taking running inspiration into this lifestyle sneaker, as Adidas says, but I definitely feel that if I was having to run after my child or run away from a dog or for whatever type of superhero scenarios I can imagine, this would actually give me a little bit of energy push. It might give me a little drive that I might need. So that rocking technology does seem to have an effect on the way I walk. And as you see, this is a really thick midsole, THICCCCC, thicker than maybe anything I've seen come out of any shoe brand in terms of comfort technology. That wasn't just a gimmick. We've had Ultra Boost and it's pretty thick, especially with the last few years that you find on the running shoes. And well, as you can see from this video, this provides quite a bit of lift. If you are maybe 5'10", 5'11"-ish, and you've been telling people that you're 6 feet tall, well, this is a shoe that might get you there without having to put lifts in your shoes. So as long as you don't take off these shoes, you can convince someone that you are maybe 1 to 2 inches taller than you actually are. Whether or not this is what you want, that's just the way this shoe's gonna be. And honestly, I kind of like that because, well, when my wife wears her 4-inch heels, she definitely towers over me, and this gives me a fighting chance to kind of match her height. But of course, when we both take off our shoes, we know who really is the tallest one between the two of us. Now, when it comes to fit, My foot is about a 9.25, but that shoe size does not exist. So depending on the brand and depending on the silhouette, I either get a size 9, hope that fits, remove the insole, go up to a 9.5, hope that fits, or put in a third-party insole. I find that Adidas sizing is kind of all over the place. I've worn as small as an 8 in certain Adidas silhouettes to as big as a size 10 in certain Adidas silhouettes. I was sent a size 9, which I consider my true to size, and honestly, my foot feels fine in this silhouette. It did feel a little bit tight. I'm thinking that I may want to remove the insole. It's not that thick with 1C, so I'm not worried that it would be too much for my feet swimming around in that shoe. That being said, if you don't like a tighter fit, maybe you like a little less lockdown, you like to wiggle over your toes a little bit more in the toe box, I'm not saying you should go up half a size, but I'm saying this has probably closer to a runner's fit. Again, I'm not a runner, so I'm not really certain how this would fit for everyday people that are used to running technologies. But as for me, I think this shoe fits pretty good true to size. As we all say, if you can find this silhouette in person, try it on, find the right size. But since this will be a limited release this fall, you might just have to take your chances and go for your true to size. Basically, I find that the size I wear in Ultra Boost is the size that fits me fine in this particular silhouette. And when it comes to comfort, because this has such a thick with 3 or 4 C's midsole in that swirl foam technology, it's super squishy. This may be the squishiest, bounciest, cloudiest technology that Adidas has produced, or really any other brand that I have tried on. This swirl foam is squishy. It is bouncy. If you like that, you're gonna love this silhouette. If you hate it, and if you're one of those that want more ground feel, well, you might not really like it. But as for me, I like how comfortable it is. The only drawback is when you take it off and put on another shoe, or you walk barefoot on the floor, you realize just how much squishiness was in the midsole compared to maybe an everyday shoe, or your slides, or your sandals, or again, just running barefoot. But regardless of it, it is comfortable. Incredibly comfortable, enough to where maybe you may not want to wear other shoes because this will feel really weird in comparison. And not weird in a bad way, weird in a, wow, my other shoes just aren't as squishy or bouncy or as comfortable. This shoe with the swirl foam is incredibly bouncy and incredibly comfortable. Now, as you can see, the shoe does come pre-laced with white laces, but you get an extra set of laces in red that seems to match the silhouette here. I think it'd be super cool if there were also black laces provided, because that would give you a nice red, black, white combo. And if you wanted to match some red laces with white laces, or white with black, or red with black, or all three in some weird hype beast type lacing system, well, you could do that. But right now you get red and you get white, and I'm going to stick with white. I like the way the white kind of sticks out and contrasts from the tongue, which is kind of a, not necessarily suede or velvet, there's a certain touch to it. I can't figure out what it is. It's not your regular TPU, it's not mesh, it's felt. It's like the felt that you feel on a poker table type of thing. That's what it feels like, a little bit of felt. But it's red, and I understand there are people out there, like Al_Bundy713, who say that your laces should match the tongue. Not in this case, my man. I'm going to go with white. And if they offered black, I think I would wear the black in the fall, and I would wear the white in the summer and spring. The red are nice to have. I just don't think they're for me. And there we have it, an early look at the adidas Adizero Aruku. Shout out to Adidas for sending this to me, #gifted by Adidas, and special thanks to Kenjamin Steezer III. Had to get that name right out there. This is a really cool shoe. I'm excited for it to hit the streets, and I'm super excited to see other colorways of this. As Adidas is wont to do, you will see all kinds of different combinations of colors, but as it is, this seems to be the colorway that they're going to go with at their launch. Going to be fun to see some collabs with certain brands, certain designers, certain things that Adidas has in their clutch. Will we see a clot collab? Oh, will we see a human race collab? Probably. All that might be coming down the tunnel. I don't have any inside information on that, but if I did, or if you want to send me that information, I'll gladly have it and gladly talk about it on the channel. But love to hear your thoughts on this new silhouette releasing later this year and earlier next year. Put it in the comments. Do you like it? Do you like the colors? Are you looking forward to different collaborations and colors and designs? What do you think about this swirl foam? It's thick. It is thick. All you short kings out there, run, don't walk to this shoe so you can get 1 to 2 inches, and maybe you can ride that roller coaster you've been eyeing for the last few years. But regardless, let's talk about it in the comment section down below. So to all of you out there, wherever you are, thanks for watching. Stay tuned and just chill till the next episode.